And Fox 35 reports now from the fraud files. Love makes us all a bit vulnerable. Well, a Central Florida doctor admits romance caused her to be duped online.
For decades, many people have fallen for romance scams all across the world.
The FBI says people were taken for $230 million, that's not a typo, last year alone.
Scammers use social media platforms, dating apps, and emails to get their hands on your hard-earned money so that they can live the lifestyle of their dreams.
And right now, experts say at least 1 in every 10 online dating profiles is fake.
Romance scammers will go to the lengths of pretending to fall in love with you in order to drain your bank account. In 2020, around $304 million was lost in the United States due to romance scams. It has risen up 50% since 2019, and with the coronavirus pandemic, the rate of romance scams is only expected to continue increasing. At socialcatfish.com, we have covered the top romance scam stories to make our audience more aware of the dangers that take place online. Here are our top 5 romance scam stories that we have covered so far.
Thank you for all the support, so please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
Coming in at number 5 is Jodi. Jodi from Missouri has had experiences talking to 3 different romance scammers online. She formed romantic relationships with each one. She met Harrison and June, who wanted to form an investment plan with her. In order to make this investment plan work, she supposedly needed her ID, passport, and to borrow $135,000. She said no and moved on to the next one. Then she started talking to Calvin, who was constantly asking for $1,900 to purchase tools and to help his coworkers. She ended up sending him money. Finally, she met Edward, who asked for $30,000 to fund his power drill project. Does she give him money? Find out by watching the story now.
My thought process was, does God want me to do this? Is this God asking me to be a good Samaritan and help this man out?
Coming in at number 4 is Crystal. Crystal is a woman from Columbia, South Carolina, who was talking to a man named Derek Fan living in Hong Kong. They met on Plenty of Fish and planned on getting married. However, there was one thing that was holding them back from their future plans. Crystal had never met Derek in person, and he claimed that he got in an accident which prevented him from visiting her. However, she purchased a plane ticket to see him that she couldn't get a refund on. She also paid $40,000 for his hospital bills just to find out that he was actually a romance scammer. Click here to find out more about this story.
I have peace. Honestly, I have peace. I mean, yeah, it hurts. I feel stupid. I'm humiliated, but at the same time, I'm vindicated. I'm going to put my wrath on him and call it a day.
Number 3 is Mercy. Mercy from India was chatting with a man named Ivan Michael, who claimed he was in the military station in Afghanistan. He first messaged her on Instagram and sparked many conversations with her. Their relationship was going well for a few months, and then everything seemed fine until he started asking her for money. She sent him $3,000, which is equivalent of a year's worth of salary in the Philippines. She is still working hard to earn back the money to pay back her debts. Click here to check out this story.
He said that like your family would beat you if they found out. Is that true?
Yeah. That's true.
Is that culturally, is that like acceptable over there or?
Church is from the Philippines and met a guy named Gerald Chang through her direct messages on Instagram. She had just gotten out of a bad relationship with her boyfriend and was looking to move on from him. She was in a relationship with Gerald for 6 months before she actually suspected that something was going on. He kept claiming he could send her something, but kept asking her for money in order to retrieve her package. She ended up sending around $15,000 to a romance scammer before she realized it was all a scam. Click here to find out more about this story.
Until now, I am suffering this time. I have in my drawer food, only allowance food for me that I could use it to eat my when I go out. That's why I stay here in the park only.
And the top romance scam of 2021 is Katie Chi. This is one of the worst romance scams we've ever covered, which makes it number 1 on our list. Katie Chi from Chicago, Illinois, started dating online on a site called Our Time. She met a man named John Bao Dong online after a few months online dating and started connecting with him instantly. However, something didn't seem right once John started asking for money nonstop, causing Katie to drain her life savings. She was basically funding his entire company's salary, even though it didn't exist. He ended up being a romance scammer that duped her out of $370,000. Click here to check out this story.
I told him, I said, I have a lot in my family, a lot of people like me. If I want to find a man, it's easy for me. If I just want to find some people, better man, good man. If I just want a man, I can easily find. So how come he using me?
So that's all we have for today, everyone. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Comment below on which story you think is the craziest. Are you unsure if the person you're talking to online is real or fake? Maybe you've been trying to get a family member or friend to come to terms and you have a story that you'd like to share about a romance scam. If this is you, email us at sharemystory@socialcatfish.com. By allowing our YouTube audience to hear about your experiences, you can educate them on what you went through and the signs you witnessed. Education is the best way to prevent these scams. Your story could be the reason thousands of scams are prevented.